Thanks, Coach. Really excited today to announce two new Rockets, and kind of along the lines like Coach was talking about. You know, Coach Candle's laid some really good groundwork in the state of Florida. Obviously, that was represented today with 7 in this year's class. And the thing you're going to see with the two young men that I'm introducing today is speed, 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 speed. And there's a reason you go down there to get those guys. And the next thing I'm going to talk about just real quick is guys that want to be Rockets. All right, and these two young men that I'm going to introduce today, they wanted to be Rockets. You know, they had an opportunity to go other places. They got recruited, and we had to recruit these guys hard, and it's a complete team effort. But when it was all said and done, these guys wanted to be Rockets, and they're proud of it. So the first young man I'll introduce is Calvin Jackson Jr. Calvin is a 5'10", 165-pound slot receiver out of Coral Springs Charter High School. The thing you can see, if his film is rolling, it will in a minute here, is he is an explosive person every time he gets the ball. He's got the ability to take that thing and turn 6 into 65, or he's got the ability to take it 90. You talk about a versatile young man as well, explosive in the kick game. And in terms of running routes, you know, we got to see him firsthand. Calvin came up here in the summertime with his coaching staff, came up for our summer camp, and we got to see him firsthand. And, you know, we fell in love with Calvin from the first time we saw him. We identified him early in spring recruiting, and he came up here and he really put on a show in fall camp. And like I said, he wanted to be a Rocket from then on, and we recruited him hard. And, you know, he's got a little bit of a bloodline going. His dad, Calvin, played in the NFL for 6 seasons for the Dolphins. And his mom, Selena, back home, I know she's excited. They're proud Rocket parents today. But Calvin brings a lot to the table, and he's going to fall in that line of fast slot receivers that we've had here at Toledo, and we expect Calvin to do big things for us. So you can see here, too, you know, Calvin, he's got very good ball skills. I think that gets overlooked from somebody that usually plays that slot position. You expect it from an outside receiver, but Calvin possesses really good skill set in terms of high pointing the football, making tough catches away from his body. But you talk about an explosive young man. This guy can take it to the house anytime he touches the ball, and that's what we expect of our slot receivers. The next young man is Neru N'Shaka. Neru is a 5'11", 180-pound receiver from Hallandale, Florida. Along the similar lines of Calvin, this young man is very explosive. He's a deep threat, can take a bubble, and the thing I'd like to stress with Neru is he's a versatile player. You talk about a slot receiver in our offense is very potent, but I think Neru's got the ability to bounce inside, bounce outside, and play a lot of different positions. It said here in my press release, which I didn't know because, like Coach Candle said, we don't get too caught up in the rankings, but Neru is rated a 3-star wide receiver, and he's ranked the number 41st player in Broward County, and he's the highest-rated player in the talent-rich area to commit to a Mid-American Conference team. So that is pretty impressive. But like I said before, the most impressive thing to me is this is a great young man. His parents, Joy and Farrell, back home, I know they're excited. They're proud Rockets today, but Neru, just like a lot of our guys, are yes sir, no sir guys, and he wants to be a Rocket. And I think that gets overlooked in recruiting a long way. But a good character young man, a guy that stood by us the entire way, just like we stood by him. And I look forward to coaching both of these young men and look forward to seeing them in the midnight blue and gold.